Okay, Willie Waffle, and let's start with Cars 3. A lot of people anticipating this is a cash cow, but is it worth it?
I mean, the Cars franchise is the worst group of movies that Pixar ever made, okay?
Yeah.
So it's not like it's worth it, but I think kids are going to enjoy it. Parents, at least, won't be totally repulsed. The story here is that Lightning McQueen, our friend, our hero, well, maybe he's losing a step. He's getting a little bit older, and there's a new hotshot rookie that's winning all the races, and a lot of people are wondering if he's going to retire. And so he's got to win one more race in order to keep his job.
I've never seen any of these movies. My kids were grown up to the point, I think. Maybe I did see Cars 1. Lightning McQueen is one of the characters, right?
Yeah, that's the red car played by Owen Wilson.
Okay. What do you think,
Yeah.
Willie? What are you going to give this blockbuster?
I mean, early on, it's actually a movie that I think adults are going to relate to more. I mean, we understand what it's like to slow down and maybe be looking at our fading glory. And just when you think maybe it's a movie that adults are going to love, that's when the silliness kicks in. That's when the zaniness kicks in. It becomes a goofy, silly movie for kids, and they're doing all sorts of outrageous things that'll make them laugh. But it is a politely amusing movie. It's a G-rated movie, so the entire family can enjoy it. I'll go 2 waffles for Cars 3.
Definitely worth taking the kids. You have kids, grandkids, something. It's a great movie to take your kids to. Yeah. Rough Night probably isn't, however. A bachelorette party gets out of hand, and there's a dead stripper. Ooh, boy.
Yeah, and it stars Scarlett Johansson, and her all of her college friends head down to Miami Beach for her bachelorette party, and she needs to take a break because Scarlett Johansson's character is running for the state senate. What really makes this movie so funny is the fact that it appears she lives in Washington, D.C., where there is no state senate.
Someone didn't do their homework.
I got to tell you, though, Willie, you have been in the Beltway, so you would know this. The average American probably might not know that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But,
So,
I have to throw it out there because it's just a ridiculous movie.
Yeah,
it's
I like
an atrocious movie. It wants to be Bridesmaids. It wants to be The Hangover.
Mm-hmm.
And it goes for all the debauchery, but it never really delivers good laughs. At times they're trying to play the angle of it being a dark comedy, that, this outrageous thing has happened, and now we're supposed to laugh at their misfortune. But the movie, I think, kind of starts to stray a bit. It starts to become about the ladies and their emotions and the strain in their relationships and what this has done. And then the movie just won't end. There's twist after twist after twist after twist. It's a 0 waffle movie.
wow. I do have to say,
zero?
though, 0, that bad.
Wow.
I do have to say, though, if there was one female actress out today and that you could say, I just think is the most beautiful woman and the sexiest and all of that, who do you think it would be, Willie?
Oh, well, Scarlett Johansson's up there. Charlize Theron is up there. Although Charlize Theron still has all those Sean Penn cooties. So I don't know.
I'm not a fan of hers at all, but Scarlett Johansson?
In that movie with
She's
Bill Murray,
something.
Lost in Translation, that's when I really realized it. I
Yeah.
mean, just the way she
Yeah.
looked in that film.
Yeah.
Oof.
But not even with her in the movie, not worth seeing. There you have it. 47 meters. This sounds like a reality show concept.
Well, it's not the worst idea in the world. You got Mandy Moore and I forget the other lady who plays her sister, and they go to Mexico because Mandy Moore's boyfriend dumped her because she's just not exciting enough. She doesn't take enough chances, so she's going to prove him wrong by getting in a shark cage with her sister and swimming with the sharks in Mexico, except the cable on the cage breaks. And they sink 47 meters down to the ground. They only have an hour of oxygen. They have to swim to the top, but not too fast or they'll get the bends. And there are lots of sharks around.
Really, I love your recaps.
Is this I mean, it doesn't seem like, this to me seems like a 30-minute program.
Right,
I mean,
right,
how
right.
do they get to a 90-minute
This is
movie?
Baywatch, before Baywatch.
Yeah.
Well, it's slow going when they're actually setting up the whole kind of how they got there and going on the boat and all that. But that time when they're in the shark cage and they're trying to figure out how to get to the top without being eaten, that is actually not so bad. It's got its thrills. It's got its scares. The sharks are kind of coming out of nowhere in the murky water.
Yeah.
It's just the ending that I kind of had a problem with. So I'd go 2.5 waffles.
All right.
All right, well, worth seeing. Definitely worth seeing, I guess. So.
Love a good shark movie.
All right, Willie, there you go. Before you go to the movies, wafflemovies.com. Again, still, the one he says is great. If you haven't seen yet, you got to get out and see it, and that's Wonder Woman that's still out there.
Yeah, Wonder Woman is fantastic. It really looks like Rough Night sets Wonder Woman back about 10 years.
Well, Wonder Woman worth using the 3D glasses. Should you pay the extra?
You know, I saw it in just regular 2D, and I was happy with it.
Okay.
So
right.
take the chance if you want. I just find that the way that they project 3D just isn't done right, and it bothers me.
Okay, got it. All right, Willie, great stuff. Enjoy your week. Again, it's wafflemovies.com.